Hey, good morning. I see we've got one on already. We're going to give it just a minute or two to let some more people jump on. How are we doing today? Hey, welcome. I see somebody else jumped on. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back. I hadn't turned any music on. Hey, good morning. I hadn't turned any music on here, and I need a little bit to motivate me today. Hey, I wore I decided to pull a little bit of a funny, silly shirt out of my drawer today, just to make myself laugh a little bit, and I hope maybe make you guys smile a little bit too. You know, they say laughter is the best medicine, but yeah, I hope you get a kick out of my shirt today. This was an awesome thrift store find, and I'm sure it probably came from like an English class or like a literature class or something like that. But it's gotten some looks when I've worn it around. So I saw that in my drawer today. I was like, you know what? I got to wear that. That's going to make me smile the entire workout. I'm glad you like it, Julie. We'll give it maybe just a few more seconds. I saw we had 3, we're down to 2. I'm guessing maybe some people's internet connections are jumping in and out, or maybe somebody just logged in and saw my shirt and they're like, you know what, he hates Shakespeare. No, I don't hate Shakespeare. I was a theater major. So we're going to start with a little warm up. Julie, no cardio exercise today. So you can, hey, we got 4 now. Awesome. Very offensive to my English degree. Hey, I was a theater major, and I took a lot of like English literature classes as part of that. So yeah, Shakespeare is a tool. He's a tool for learning. He's a tool for learning. So we're going to start with a computer volume up. I don't know why my volume turned way down. Anyway, start with a real wide stance. We're going to take a walk forward, walk forward, walk forward, walk back, walk back, walk back, and repeat. So no cardio exercise today. We're going to be entirely strength focused, but we're going to work a little warm up first. I want you to focus on those muscles through the thighs, all the way around, front, back, insides of the thighs as we do this walking step. Keep those thighs engaged and tight as you walk forward and backward. One more time, backwards and forwards. Take a quick glance on my notes, and we're going to do an alternating overhead side pass. We're just going to bend to the side, alternate bend to the other side. To the side, and to the other side. Channel your inner Jane Fonda. I was doing this yesterday in preparation for today, and I was like, this is totally a Jane Fonda move. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Into butt kicks. Just bring that heel up towards your backside. My music went completely out for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. Computer, play the 80s on Dash Radio. There it is. I love these little things you can talk to. I don't have one at home. I won't keep one at home, but I'll keep one here. 4, 3, 2, laced fingers. Push those down and away. We're going to lift high overhead and back down. Reaching up and back, only as far as you can go without, I don't want you leaning back like this. Just overhead and back down. Overhead and back down. You might not be able to get as high overhead as I can. Do what you feel like you're able to do today. Three, 2, and 1. I'm going to lift my knee up in front. I'm going to touch the heel on the same side, heel on the same side. Touching my heel, touching my heel. From the side, touch the heel, touch the heel. I'm bringing the heel up to my hand, not my hand down to my heel. So I'm not doing that. I'm just lifting it up high. If you can't get your heel up toward your hand, just reach as high, bring it up as high as you can. Even if it's just like this far, do what you're able to do. If you can get it up to the heel, fantastic. Getting the fronts of those hips warmed up. Getting a little bit through the core here. Four, 3, 2, 1. Hand behind the back, hand behind the head, behind the back, behind the head. Get those shoulders and elbows going. Upper back a little bit. Ooh, that upper back's a little tight for my work this week. I have to do a little foam rolling. Maybe we'll do a little, not right now, but by show of comments when you can. Tell me who's got a foam roller at home. If we get enough people with a foam roller at home, maybe we'll do something with a foam roller. I feel like a pinwheel. And now the most dynamic thing we're going to do today, we're going to do some side-to-side speed skaters. I know I said no cardio. This is a little warm-up. I want to get the sides of those hips really moving. Get the calves going. I want to get the heart rate up just a little bit here to really get you feeling warm. I had a feeling you would have one, Melissa. Four, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right. So, working into some strength work today. Not a lot of dynamic cardio, not a lot of stuff that's going to get you like breathing hard and sweating beyond just what we did now. We're going to go 3 little circuits of exercises, and then we're going to stretch out. So it's not going to be a real long workout today. If you have a mat, you probably want a mat for this first round of 3 exercises. Still have some of my equipment set up from yesterday afternoon. I am doing remote work with some of my one-on-one clients. I just hadn't moved my stuff around from last night. So reverse, bridge, and march, but reverse, bridge, and march. So we're going to bridge up, we're going to march, and we're going to reach and touch, if you can, your toe as you bridge and march. Keeping those heels, the glutes up off the floor. Nice and engaged to the core. Engaged through here. You're going to feel those glutes engage. You're going to feel the hips engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. I need to look at my notes. Second one, up off the mat. Real wide stance. Squat, stomp, stomp, stomp. Picking that knee up on the side. One of my favorite Talking Heads songs is on right now. I don't think you probably can hear it. Letting the days go by. 3, 2, 1. Third exercise, back down on the mat. The farther back you get your knees, the more intense this exercise is going to feel. So if you have a real compact, we'll call it stance, on this, it's not going to be nearly as intense. And that's how you can control your intensity with this exercise, by how far back your knees get. My forearms are on the floor, elbows planted, hands planted. I'm going to push down on my hands and lift the elbows up, back down. Tricep presses on the floor. Now again, come back here. It's going to feel a lot less intense than back here. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. 3, 2, 1. The goal there is to feel right back through here. So if you weren't feeling that, then I'm telling you how to do it wrong. Reverse bridge. Bridge, march, and touch. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Keeping it just smooth and consistent. Not too fast, but not super slow. 4, 3, keeping those hips up. 2, and 1. Feel those glutes, quads, maybe a little bit through the core on that. Might feel the low back a little bit working. I don't want you to feel it straining. Work and strain, two different things. Squats down. Feel those thighs on this. Maybe a little bit through the obliques. 4, 3, 2, 1. And into tricep presses. Remember, the farther back your elbows get, the more challenging this exercise is going to feel. Plant those hands, push away, down. Going for anywhere from 12 to 15 on this for you. Adjust that knee position as you need to. Here's 10, 12, 14, 15. Right on. Working those triceps. I have a friend named Ariel who used to call these Hey Marthas. Hey Martha. That was awesome. Bridge, march, touch. Feet planted. Hips lifted. Really extend them. Try to get in a nice straight line. Lift and touch. Try and keep those hips up high. Count to 30, 14, 15, and yes, we were doing, I think, 30 before. Normally, I'm really good at counting, except when I'm watching myself on video. I think this is 3 or 4. Just kidding. There's 30 by my count. Squat stop. Wide stance. I don't know if we have anybody out from another country today. We had somebody from France yesterday. I thought that was super cool. 3, 2, 1. Last time, tricep presses. Forearms down, elbows down. Walk back as far as you feel like you can handle it for 12 to 15 reps. Here we go. $10, $12, you might feel the core a little bit here too. 14, 15. Nice. You made it through our first circuit of 3 exercises. Pat yourself in the back if you can reach there. Get yourself a drink of water. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Next 3 circuits, next 3 exercises. We're going to use the mat for one of these, but we're going to use the wall for one of them too. And we've done this wall exercise before. So, some wall space if you've got it. If you don't, once we get there, you can also do this exercise on the floor if that works better for you. We're going to start with a backward step, toe touch. Step back, touch your toe. Step back, touch your toe. From the side, it looks like that, and like that. There, and there. Alternating sides, just step back, touch the toe. Not quite a reverse lunge. This is more like a single leg deadlift if I was going to describe this as a gym exercise. Now with this, you want to try and keep the hips as parallel to the floor as you can. Notice I'm not rolling the hips a lot on this. The more you roll the hips, let's go 2 more, 2 and 1. So when you do that step, you don't want to really roll into it. Keep the hips as parallel as you can. Really feel that glute kick in. Turn to the side and do that. Feel that glute almost turn off a little bit. Second exercise. Checking my cheater notes. Back to the wall. You'll recognize this. We've done this before. Elbows planted into the wall. Nice tall posture. Push yourself away. Lower yourself back down. Now, you can do this with your back on the floor. You keep moving. I'm going to show you. You can do this with your back on the floor, but it's a lot more intense than the one in the wall, because you got to really fight gravity. You can bend the knees, get your feet flat on the floor, but the goal is just to push your shoulders up off the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you want a really intense amount of work on the floor is the way to go with that. You can engage the core a little bit and almost do like a sit-up with your core to help produce that, but it's not enough to really take that intensity away from the upper body, from the backs of the shoulders. Third exercise here. Using that mat if you got one, half kneeling. I'm going to reach down to the floor on one side. I'm going to reach up to the ceiling on the other side and back down. The goal here is to have my palm down on the floor, my fingertips pointing straight up to the ceiling. So you see how I'm in this nice, I got my arms parallel to each other. So if you drew a line from one hand to the other, it'll be a nice straight line. That's the goal here. You want to go to the side of your knee if you can, not in front of your knee. See the difference there? 3, 2, and 1. Focusing and feeling those obliques and that shoulder. Let's try the other side. Ready? Here we go. A little less balanced on this side. Chances are you started on your stronger side as well. I see that all the time. Feel those obliques. You might feel some of those muscles around the ribs kick in. You probably don't notice that in comparison to your obliques, but this is going to get some of those muscles through that wind through your rib cage. 3, 2, obliques, 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 and 1. Nice. Going back to the top of that circuit. Grab yourself a quick sip of water if you need it. Alternating. Reverse step, touchdown. Step and touch, step and touch. Try and keep those hips as level as you can. Feel that glute engage. Oh, 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the wall or on the floor if you're going more intense. Push away, lower down, away, down. While I've got a minute, I've been doing some shout outs the last few weeks to different businesses, organizations. I'd like to do a shout out today to Mayville Piggly Wiggly. Mayville Piggly Wiggly, thank you. They're doing this big campaign to help small businesses in Mayville. They're doing a roundup campaign at their store. You can round up your grocery bill for the next full dollar or to whatever. They're letting small businesses apply for grants to help them weather the storm right now. So Mayville Piggly Wiggly, thank you for being so community minded, so community focused. So 2 more, 2 and 1. And thank you for being willing to step up and take a leadership role in the community. And really, it's very much appreciated. Now, Carrie and I have not applied for one of those grants. I'm not sure whether we're going to. I really think that there are businesses that are struggling a lot more than we are, businesses that have employees. So I don't, at this point, have any intent to apply for one of those grants. But I really appreciate Piggly Wiggly's willingness to step up and help out any business that feels like they need it right now. Support those local businesses because you'll be sad if they go away. Let's go 3 more here. 3, 2, 1. Nice, that was 15. By my count at least. Same thing other side. Try to control the way down. Don't just plop that hand down, lower down. Touch nice and gentle. Three more on this side with 15. 3, 2, and 1. Yeah. Once more through that circuit. And then I've got just one short circuit of 2 exercises. A little bit lower key exercises, but very targeted exercises to get through. So and this is not going to be a real long workout today. Not a lot of stuff. And Julie, if you're still on, no cardio. I'd like to make a note of that. Alternating reverse up, touchdown. It's been a chilly couple days, but according to the weather, it looks like we're on a warming trend. So I'm jazzed about that. A quick note. If you're planning on attending my Lunch and Learn this Saturday, I'm going to have to reschedule it. I did not realize when I had it scheduled for Saturday that Carrie has an all-day class on Saturday. So she'll be involved with something all day Saturday. One more here. Good. Back to the wall or on the floor if you're doing that. Carrie's going to be involved with an all-day class for her district school of ministry. She's going for her pastoral certificate. So I'm going to be in charge of the young'uns all day while that's going on, keeping them wrangled and corralled. So, and normally I do those lunch and learns on Friday, but I am taking an all-day seminar on Friday that goes from like 11 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock at night. It's like an 8-hour or 10-hour or something like that. And my seminar is on working with adaptive athletes. One more here. Nice. So I'm going to be doing some distance learning with practical implementations. We're going to be doing it through webinar, through like a Zoom conference or something like that, on how to work with athletes or fitness clients who have maybe a missing limb or some paralysis or otherwise have a lack of mobility or maybe less of an ability than a fully able athlete would have. So if they have maybe MS or CP or things like that, I'm taking an all-day webinar to learn how to work with those kinds of athletes a little bit better. One more here. Nice. Switching knees. I'm taking the opportunity right now to learn more stuff. While my schedule is a little bit more open, I have been staying busy. Like I said, I was doing some remote work, but right now is prime time to better yourself. So I have some fire department classes as well. 2 more on this side, 2 and 1. And maybe I'll brush up my Shakespeare too. That was 3 times through that circuit. We got one last circuit that I want to go through, and then we'll stretch out just a little bit. So this one, 2 exercises. We've done them both before. If you've taken any of my virtual workouts, if you participated, you will recognize these 2. We've done them once before, if I remember correctly. First one, just your basic calf raise. Back against the wall, up, down. In fact, I'm doing both feet right now. I'm going to adjust this down a little bit so you can see my feet. You don't need to see my face. You don't need to gross you out, right? So let's cross 1 foot behind your ankle. We're going to do a single leg. Now, you want to keep that knee straight. Not locked out straight, but we're not bending the knee to do this. You're pushing your whole body up and down on the ball of your feet, your foot. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. That's the song out right now. Be happy. Go 2 more. 2 and 1. Right on. Switching feet. Ankle, foot cross behind your other ankle. Up and down. Getting high up on the ball of your foot. Feel that calf really engage. You might feel up into the hamstring a little bit on this. That calf attaches up above the knee joint. And it kind of does that a little bit with the hamstring. So you might feel that hamstring start to kick in a little bit. Three more. 3, 2, 1. Second exercise. You will also recognize this. We are not going to do this single leg. Not today. I'm going to have you hips connected to the wall, back connected to the wall. If you don't have enough empty wall space to do this, maybe get over to the inside of the door frame and just get your back against the inside of the door frame. While you can do this with your back away from the wall, it makes it way more likely that you'll cheat by sticking the butt back. I see it all the time, which is why I have my clients start doing this with their hips and shoulders against the wall, because then as you lift the toes up off the floor and rock back on your heels, it eliminates the possibility of cheating. You can't just stick the butt back to imagine you're getting that range of motion through the ankles. You see how I can do that? It makes that exercise feel a lot easier, but you're still getting that visual that, oh yeah, I get the toes up. So you think you're doing something, but not enough. 4, 3, 2, 1. Really getting through the shins on that, those tibialis muscles. Shake that out a little bit. We're going to go back to those calf raises. If you're a runner, your body will thank you for doing these. Three, 2, 1. Yeah. Now you can also do these, switching sides. You can also do these with your foot up on a low platform. So if you've got like a block or maybe a really sturdy book, a very, very small step, a piece of 2x4, 3, 2, 1. That lets your heel dip down below that level plane and lets that calf stretch and squeeze, stretch and squeeze. I'm not doing that today because I know most of you probably don't have something like that available. And I want to demonstrate these exercises as home accessible exercises, things you can do with no gym equipment at all. Aside from when I announced that we were doing like maybe working with a PVC pipe or a broom handle, maybe we were working with a yoga strap or a belt. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, your pink Cadillac, crushed velvet seats, riding in the back, cruising down the streets. All right, one more time through that circuit, then we're going to stretch it out. Ready? Here we go. On Saturday night, I wonder what you do there in the back of your pink Cadillac. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Here we go. Four, 3, 2, 1. Back to the wall. Heels planted, lift the toes. Here we go. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Let's stretch it out right away. Hand to the wall. Let's reach up. Pull your toe up. Feel that stretch through your shin. You can kind of adjust as you feel like you need to get that stretch through those muscles we were just working through the shin. They are typically really tough to stretch. Do I see? Oh, it looked like 7, but it's only 2 on. I was like, do we have 7 people on today? That's awesome. No, it's 2 right now. That's all right. Pulling up. You will definitely get through the quad on this one. Maybe a little bit through the hip. But as you grab the toe rather than your ankle and pull up, you might feel that muscle that we were just working with, those toe raises, stretching out, those tibialis muscles. And like I said, they're traditionally really tough to stretch, really tough to get into to stretch. Let's try the other side. If you can balance doing this, fantastic. If you feel like you need the wall, it's okay. Just turn around, put your hand on the wall. No problem. I just realized half of my head was cut off. That was a little weird. All right. Ooh, a little Michael Jackson. From here, we're going to stretch the calves. Right on this side, foot planted down, knee straightened out, step forward and rock forward on that ankle. Feel that calf stretch out with that knee straight. Feel that big bulgy muscle in your calf, the gastrocnemius. Stretch out.
Rubber bands on the floor, in the round.
Now, in a few seconds, we're going to hold this same position, but bend this knee. By bending this knee, we're going to change that stretch from the big bulgy muscle of the calf into the muscle just underneath it, more toward the Achilles. That section is called the soleus. As you bend that knee, you're going to feel that heel lose its connection to the floor a little bit. That's okay. We're going to get that stretch in the lower part of the calf, the soleus area. So you're getting the entire calf muscle stretched out. If you still have an extremely tight gastrocnemius, you might not feel this stretch in that soleus right away. Don't worry about that, that's okay. We'll switch sides. We're going to start knee straight, whole foot planted on the floor, and lean forward into that. Feel that stretch through the calf. You can also do this with your foot elevated just a little bit. You don't want to elevate the foot too much on this. Maybe an inch or two. You can do that on a little block. That really stretches the calf.
On the floor, in the round.
All right, now we're going to let that knee bend and the stretch drop down. Oh, I feel that really on that side. And the stretch drop down into that soleus of the calf muscle. Holding it for a few more seconds. Hand to the wall. Inside leg crosses over the front. Reach overhead, touch the wall if you can. Feel the stretch down the side and into the hip. I love this stretch. I see a comment pop up for moderation. Is that what I saw? I don't have my glasses on. Same thing, other side. Oh, nope. Okay, so here, inside leg crosses across the front. Reach overhead and hold. You might feel a little more mobile, a little more flexible on one side. That's very normal. If you feel tighter or a little more restricted on one side versus the other, holding this for a few more seconds. Going to finish just ragdolling down. Perfectly okay to let the knees bend a little bit on this. In fact, I encourage it. To have at least a soft bend in your knee rather than a locked out bend in your knee. Locked out bend. What does that mean? Just a few more seconds here. We're going to roll it up one vertebra at a time, just nice and easy. Bring it back up. All right, thank you for joining me today. I hope you appreciated having no cardio workout today and really focusing on strength. Tomorrow, just like every Friday for the last several weeks, I am going to have a chair workout. It's going to be very appropriate for people who have limited balance, mobility, and strength. It will also be an excellent workout for anybody who's been doing hard work throughout the week, has maybe some sore, stiff muscles, and just wants an active recovery workout that gets you moving, loosened up, working on some lower key, light strength, balance, and mobility stuff. So if that sounds like it's you, either way, make sure you join me for chair workout number 4 tomorrow. Or if you know somebody who maybe is at home and has limited mobility, strength, or balance, especially older adults, and might get something out of those easy chair workouts, share my information with them. Get them to log on at 9 o'clock tomorrow. So have a fantastic day. If I don't see you for the chair workout tomorrow, have a great weekend. I'll be back on Monday with a cardio workout, or at least a workout that includes cardio. Stay safe and be healthy.